Nippon Hoso Podcast Station.
Let's dive into today's episode. Today we're looking into Spy Family. アーニャピーナッツが好き。人参は嫌い. I can even dance to it. I don't know why. I didn't go watch it. The phrase we're going to be looking at this week is 何してる？警戒されるようなことしたか？手繋ぎは早かったか？嫌われている？まずいな。任務完了までにこいつとは良好な関係を保っておかねば。知らなければこの生き物について。外交しかり相手を知ることが和平への第一歩。アーニャを知ると世界が平和に。So in English, what are you doing? Hiding. Did I do anything to make her want to hide from me? Perhaps I held her hand too early. Does she hate me? This isn't good. I need to maintain a good relationship with her until the end of this mission. I must know more about this creature. It's basic diplomacy. Understanding the other party is the first step towards peace. Understand me will lead to world peace? まだある？難しいですかね？ Is R hard? We're on episode 30. We're on episode 30. How many times do I have to teach people how to say R and L? When will you learn? 反省文書いたことありますか？反省文書いて本当に反省したことありますか？ですよね。Everybody, there are 5 people in this room right now other than me. Everybody shook their heads. Yeah, so this culture needs to stop. Anime English Club with Sally Amaki.
最後ナイスボール。
ここは東京都内にあるどこかのブルペン。野球が大好きなバッテリーズが今日もブルペンで投げ込んでいます。日本放送ショーアップナイター60周年。バッテリーズの東京ブルペン。ラジコポッドキャストで配信中。
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 30 of the Anime English Club. I'm your host, Sally Amaki. よろしくお願いします。Hi, this past week I just finished 10 consecutive shows of the musical Senbonzakura, which is a Vocaloid musical based on the Vocaloid song Senbonzakura. I played the part of Hatsune Miku. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking tired. I am so freaking tired. This is a message to my management, actually. Everybody else that was in the musical, the day after the final performance, they didn't have work. My schedule was packed. I don't get paid enough for this. Phrase of the day. I don't get paid enough. 以上です。本当に。And that marks the end of this episode. Hi, but anyway, this was my first musical of the year. I say of the year as if like I'm a musical artist or something. No, I basically don't really go to perform many musicals, but yeah, I had an amazing time. By the time this is streaming, the archive might be over already, but if you do have the time, we will be selling the DVD for the Senbonzakura musical, so please check it out. ということで、let's dive into today's episode. Today, we're looking into Spy Family. So Spy Family is a manga series by Tatsuya Endo, which began serialization in 2019. The TV anime started in 2022, and the 3rd season is currently airing in Japan. It has also been adapted into a movie and a musical, making it a hugely popular series. The story is set in an era where countries around the world are engaged in a fierce intelligence war behind the scenes. A master spy, codenamed Twilight, is tasked with a mission to create a fake family and enroll his adopted child into the prestigious Eden Academy. Posing as a psychiatrist, Lloyd Forger, he meets a young girl named Anya at an orphanage. Later, he's instructed that both parents must attend the Eden Academy interview, so he finds Yor Breyer to act as his pretend partner. What Lloyd doesn't know is that Anya is a telepath who can read minds, and Yor is an assassin codenamed Thorn Princess, who works as a civil servant as her cover. This home comedy follows this makeshift family of strangers, a spy, an assassin, and a telepath as they struggle with daily troubles to lead an ordinary family life. Spy Family is so popular in Japan. Right now, I wouldn't even say right now. It's been popular for the past 2 to 3 years. The musical, oh my gosh, I really want to go watch it. You guys should go watch it. I can sing it. アーニャピーナッツが好き、人参は嫌い. I can even dance to it. I don't know why. I didn't go watch it. See, like, it's that popular that even if you haven't watched the musical, you know the dance and the song. Like, it's all over the internet in Japan right now. So do check it out. But anyway, the phrase we're going to be looking at this week is 何してる?警戒されるようなことしたか?手繋ぎは早かったか?嫌われている?まずいな。任務完了までにこいつとは良好な関係を保っておかねば。知らなければこの生き物について。外交しかり相手を知ることが和平への第一歩。アーニャを知ると世界が平和に? So in English, what are you doing? Hiding. Did I do anything to make her want to hide from me? Perhaps I held her hand too early. Does she hate me? This isn't good. I need to maintain a good relationship with her until the end of this mission. I must know more about this creature. It's basic diplomacy. Understanding the other party is the first step towards peace. Understand me will lead to world peace? One more time. What are you doing? Hiding. Did I do anything to make her want to hide from me? Perhaps I held her hand too early. Does she hate me? This isn't good. I need to maintain a good relationship with her until the end of this mission. I must know more about this creature. It's basic diplomacy. Understanding the other party is the first step towards peace. Understanding me will lead to world peace? Hi, so this is a conversation between Lloyd and Anya from the first episode. Right after Lloyd adopts her, Anya, who has the telepathic ability to read people's minds, misinterprets Lloyd's thoughts and thinks there's an enemy nearby, so she hides behind a sign on guard. And since Lloyd doesn't know about her telepathy, this is a scene where he's pondering, like, why is she so wary of me? Hi. The last word or phrase right here, アーニャを知ると世界が平和に, which means understanding me will lead to world peace, was all over Japan. It's been all over Japan for the past 2 years, right? Like, it's probably some baby's first words. Yeah, like that's how popular it was in Japan. But yeah, let's dive into the vocabulary. So looking at Lloyd's vocab, to make her want to hide. So to make her want to hide means to cause someone to have a certain feeling or reaction. Like, did I do something that caused her want to hide? Make her want to hide. I don't know, make her want to so and so. hide を変えれば、いろんな使い方できますね。If you change hide, like if you change the verb, you can basically use it in any sentence. Like, to make her want to, like, did I do anything to make her want to leave? Did I do anything to make her want to, なんだろう, give me money? Yeah, if you just change the vocab, you can use it in many ways. ですね。何かさせるようなことしたっけって意味ですね。Next, maintain. So maintain means to keep something at the same level or in the same condition. So like I have to maintain my posture, because I'm on screen. Obviously, I have not maintained my posture this whole entire episode, but we will start right now. Yeah, I have to maintain my posture. Like I have to maintain my salary to pay my bills, maintain. So it means to keep something at the same level. Next, the other party. So the other party is a formal way to refer to the person or group you are interacting with, especially in a negotiation or official discussion. I feel like Japanese people would actually know party is referring to somebody else because in video games, people are like, 向こうのパーティーと組もうみたいな。let's fight with the other party, or like, let's team up with the other party. Like, party is an English word used in gaming in Japan a lot. So I feel like Japanese people would know if you do video games. But yeah, the other party. Or also, if you go to a restaurant overseas and let's say you're with a group of friends, like 4 people, you'd be like, hey, like I'm here with 4 people. The waitress or waiter would be like, okay, so party of 4 coming. So, はい。グループのことをパーティーって言います。Party of 4, party of 2, party of 3, party of 1. Yeah. I don't know how many times I've heard that phrase before. It's not a party. Obviously, it's not a party, so it's 1, but yeah. Yeah. I went to the Cheesecake Factory alone once in America, and they had to announce it very loudly. They were like, party of 1 coming through. I'm like, that's not a party, but okay, let's go. ですね。はい、the other party. Next. Lead to so-and-so. So lead to so-and-so means to cause a particular event or outcome to happen. So Anya said, understanding me will lead to world peace. How else could you use it? Lead to. Speaking everything that's on my mind will lead to getting me fired from my agency. Yeah. You can use it at your work as well. Like, I'm saying everything on my mind will lead to getting me fired. If you notice something in your boss's teeth, you don't have to say it. You don't have to say everything that's on your mind. It will lead to many problems. So yeah. 口は災いのもとってそういうことですよね。はい。口は災いのもと is a saying in Japan where it's like your words lead to bad outcomes. Yeah. So really think about what you're trying to say. ですね。はい。Which is something that I should probably start doing. はい。Next. So this week's pronunciation. We're going to read the phrase one more time. 何してる？警戒されるようなことしたか？手繋ぎは早かったか？嫌われている？まずいな。任務完了までにこいつとは良好な関係を保っておかねば。知らなければこの生き物について。外交しかり、相手を知ることが和平への第一歩。アーニャを知ると世界が平和にですね。So in English, it is, what are you doing? Hiding. Did I do anything to make her want to hide from me? Perhaps I held her hand too early. Does she hate me? This isn't good. I need to maintain a good relationship with her until the end of this mission. I must know more about this creature. It's basic diplomacy. Understanding the other party is the first step toward peace. Understanding me will lead to world peace? I'm going to do it one more time. Slowly. これってみんな本当に repeat after me してくれてますか？ Like, I usually read the English phrase twice so that you guys can repeat with me. Do you guys do that? I have a feeling nobody's doing it. やってますかね? Is everybody saying it out loud? Are you sure? All right. I'm going to trust you. So I'm going to say it again. Follow me. Ready? And 3. What are you doing? Hiding. Did I do anything to make her want to hide from me? Perhaps I held her hand too early. Does she hate me? This isn't good. I need to maintain a good relationship with her until the end of this mission. I must know more about this creature. It's basic diplomacy. Understanding the other party is the first step towards peace. Understanding me will lead to world peace? Hi. What would be the hard phrase to pronounce? Relationship. Relationship. 滑りがちになるんですかね？ Relationship. R が難しいですか？ R? まだ R 難しいですかね？ Is R hard? We're on episode 30. We're on episode 30. How many times do I have to teach people how to say R and L? When will you learn? I feel like we go through this every week, guys. Come on. Relationship. I don't know. What is my tongue doing in my mouth? Really? Pretend you're chewing gum or you have candy in your mouth. during school and your teacher is like, what's in your mouth? Let me see the inside of your mouth. And you're like, I don't have anything in my mouth. You hide the candy behind your tongue and you open your mouth like, shit, I don't have anything. Like, speak like you're trying to hide something in your mouth, but opening it at the same time. So, relationship. Try to hide that candy from your teacher. ですね。relationship. ship. ship. ship は難しくないですよね。ship.
そのどこに強く発音するか。
relationship. Emphasis on the RE, relationship. And if you put strength in the relationship, everything else will just like flow out. Like it's just relationship. It'll flow out. You don't have to think about it. All right. Next. Anything. Any. Anything. どこが難しいですか? What's the hard part about anything? Anything. You guys need to use your tongue more, guys. Come on. I used to do this when I was little. When I was mocking my brother, I was like pretend you're mocking your brother or your sister, whatever, just your siblings. Trying to make a weird face at them while your parents are getting mad at them after fighting. You're like, make that face like anything. It's that stupid face that kids make when they're trying to mock their siblings. I've done it. My brother's done it. Pretty sure you have done it before as well. So, anything. はい。以上。
アニメイングリッシュクラブ with サリー・アマキ。
All right, let's look at the cultural context. So, in the early part of the story, the Furger family's biggest struggle is the three-way interview at Eden Academy. The way they are judged on everything from the parents' dignity to their family environment is quite striking. So, entrance exam culture, it's pretty big in Japan, huh? Entrance exams are pretty big in Japan. I never had an entrance exam until basically college. And college isn't even an entrance exam. It's literally like sending in my grades, SATs and ACT scores. But in Japan, there's a test to get into like every school. It's not like one big test. It's like every single school. So if you're sick on that day of the school that you really want to go to, like you're dead, you're over. And you only have one day, right? SATs, you can take it as many times as you want. Freshman year through senior year. I remember I took it first my freshman year. Somehow my freshman year grade score was higher than my senior year grade. Womp womp. So yeah, I turned in my freshman score. Like you can turn in your highest score. So you can take like the SATs like 100 times. And even if you bomb every other test, if there's one, by miracle you get like a full score, then you can turn that in. But, そうですね。はい。So, entrance exam culture, I can't imagine what that feels like. To have your parents with you, and they judge your parents too.
Sometimes.
In Japan, it's pretty, normal to get their parents judged too. Like, for instance, they'll ask the parents how involved they are with how much like they're raising their child. They'll ask the parents like, oh, what's your child's favorite color? とか聞きますよね. To know like how, yeah, if they take communication at home and stuff. Yeah, my dad would fail every single test, honestly. My dad doesn't even know how old I am. Yeah. But to be fair, I don't know how old my dad is either, so yeah. But yeah, and you have to go in a suit and everything. So I feel like entrance exams, not like entrance exams, but like the interviews, it's how good you can lie. I don't think anybody's actually telling the truth, honestly. Yeah. There's not an entrance exam culture, but something similar to it. There was this thing called gifted. なんか IQ が高いと入れるなんかコースみたいな。like gifted kids みたいな感じで。Yeah, there was this, God, I don't really remember it that much, but there was this like group of kids called gifted. Like you need to take a certain IQ test and you can get into the gifted program. I took the test like 3 times. Failed every single one of them. Because they make you look at shapes. And they're like, what's the next shape that's gonna come after this? I'm like, I don't know. Give me numbers. Like, what is this? I don't know. Yeah, it was basically an IQ test, but yeah, I failed it. So I don't know. I don't know. At Eden Academy, there's a culture of awarding medals for good deeds and giving penalties for bad ones. I feel like this is a pretty worldwide thing. Japan has detention. America has detention. Oh, but I feel like what you do in detention is different. In Japan, if you get detention, you write this thing called a Hanseibun, which is like a report saying how sorry you are. But in America or in my school, if you get detention, you literally just stay in a classroom and you do homework, like whatever work you have for that day. You don't have to write any reports or anything about how sorry you are, which, not to be biased because I'm from America, but I'm going to side with America on this one. I don't think sorry reports really help anything, you know? Have you guys ever gotten detention in Japan? 反省文書いたことありますか？反省文書いて本当に反省したことありますか？ですよね。Everybody, there are 5 people in this room right now other than me. Everybody shook their heads. Yeah, so this culture needs to stop. It's a waste of paper. SDGs. Very eco-unfriendly. Yeah, it's like, I think it's a waste of time. But yeah. Oh, and also, in Japan, if you're being disruptive towards your classmates, you're usually told to stand in the hallway. At my school, you were sent straight to the principal's office, which my brother, I don't know how many times my brother's been to the principal's office before, but he became like best buddies with the principal. Yeah, my brother was like best buddies with the principal, and which helped me a lot because I don't know if this is a thing in Japan as well, but in America, when you apply to colleges or universities, you need a letter of rec, or you don't need it, but it's good to have a letter of recommendation from your teachers, 2 to 3 letters of recommendations. I got my letter of rec from the principal just because my brother was super close with the principal. The principal probably didn't even know me, but because my brother was so close with the principal, I got a letter of rec from the, principal. So probably that's how I got into college. Yay. 日本でもそうですか？なんか推薦状とか。
あります。推薦校ね、あります。
でも推薦校とかじゃないんですよ。もう、全大学に入るのに、2、3通、ないですか？しかも、I think the letter of rec culture is terrible towards shy students. I did not have any relationship with like my teachers. Yeah, my teachers probably didn't even know my name. Yeah, they probably didn't remember me after I graduated or I moved on to like the next grade or whatever. So by my senior year, I honestly didn't know which teacher to ask. So yeah, letter of rec culture needs to stop. We need to put an end to this. はい。ですね。とかかな。I think have we covered all of it? School, cultural context. If you guys have anything else, please email us because I may be missing some. All right. So that's it for this episode of the Anime English Club. Next episode, surprise, surprise, everybody. We're going to continue exploring Spy Family. That's what we always do. はい。です。なので、please stay tuned and come back next week. You can listen to Anime English Club as a podcast and on YouTube, where you can follow along with transcripts and subtitles. You can adjust the speed however you want and listen as many times as you need to get comfortable with English. Listening over and over is really the key to mastering any language. For Japanese and English subtitles, go to youtube.com/@anime-english-club or just search by the title. And the Anime English Club wants to hear from you. So please let us know any anime you'd like us to cover or specific lines. Please tell us whose line it is and which episode it's from. Or any general English questions. I will be answering everything. Please email us at aec@1242.com. That is aec@1242.com. You can email me in either Japanese or English.
メールは日本語でも英語でも大丈夫です。
ということで、皆さん、thank you so much for stopping by. Hope to see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. From the Nippon Hoso podcast station, this is the Anime English Club, hosted by me, Sally Maki. This episode was written by Naoki Nakamura, edited by Naoki Yamazaki, directed by Hiroshi Kochi, all from Waltz Inc. Our executive producer is Shiori Tanaka for Nippon Broadcasting System Japan.